It is a beautiful morning and of course the last day in the year 2024. All glory to God for His mercy and His grace that sustains us to this moment. It's not by our power or by our might, but by the grace of God. Alright, so welcome to a Carnival Breakfast Show coming to you from Carnival Radio. And this is Newspaper Review. I am Joseph Oyokola. Good morning and welcome once again. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. Warri Refinery marketers project price drop as production resume. Police arrested 916 suspects, rescued 319 in 1 year, says Katsina CP. Tinubu not right man to rule Nigeria, or Osibajo visionary, says Ojudu. Federal government deploys CNG buses for airport shuttle. Alleged terrorism financing. Court gives EFCC go ahead to freeze 24 bank accounts. Now to the news in details. Oil marketers and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority have said the prices of refining petroleum products are to drop further following the commencement of operations at the Warri Refining and Petrochemicals Company Limited. The last in the downstream oil sector said competition in the space would now be stiffer as domestic refiners would be forced to reduce prices to get buyers. They stated this on Monday following the announcement by Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited that the 125,000 barrels per day WRPC in Delta State had commenced operations. NRPCL also announced plans to begin the export of locally refined products to foreign countries in exchange for foreign currency. The development comes barely a month after the commencement of operations at the 60,000 barrels per day old Port Harcourt refinery in Rivers State. During an inspection tour of the facility on Monday, the NLPCL Group Chief Executive Officer Melek Kyari explained that the inspection aimed to show Nigerians the level of work completed so far. Kyari, addressing a tour team which included the Chief Executive Officer of NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, and the NRPC Board Chairman, Plus Akenyelure, noted that the repairs of the facility were not yet 100% complete, but the refining operations had commenced and would focus on producing straight-run kerosene, diesel, and naphtha. However, President Bola Tinubu, in a statement celebrating the milestone, said the facility is operating at 60%, representing 75,000 barrels per day capacity. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Warri Refinery marketers project price drop as production resumes. Meanwhile, The Katsina State Commissioner of Police, Aliyu Musa, said the command in 1 year arrested no fewer than 916 criminals, neutralized 14 bandits, as well as rescued 319 kidnapped victims. He disclosed this Monday during an end-of-the-year event held in Katsina. Aliyu, while celebrating the command's achievement in the fight against all forms of crime and criminality, lauded the strides made in safeguarding the lives and property of the people of the state. Speaking further, he said, "We have arrested 199 suspected armed robbers, taking them off the street and making our communities more secure." Furthermore, he said, "We have apprehended 579 suspects for various offenses, including criminal force, intimidation, and breach of trust, demonstrating our commitment to tackling all forms of crime." In addition, the commissioner noted that the command has also succeeded in upgrading some structures and facilities, such as police clinic, divisional headquarters, the command's entrance gate, among others, ensuring that they are modern, efficient, and adequately equipped with all necessary equipment. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Police arrested 916 suspects, rescued 319 in 1 year, says Katsina Commissioner of Police. In the meantime, a former presidential special advisor on political matters, Babafemi Ojudu, has said President Bola Tinubu is not the right man to rule Nigeria at this point in time. Ojudu said, having worked closely with Tinubu in the past, he feels his philosophy does not put him in the best position to be Nigeria's current president. He disclosed this while featuring on Edmond Obilo's podcast on Monday evening. The former presidential head also described former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo as a visionary. According to Ojudu, Osinbajo would have taken Nigeria to greater heights. He said Osinbajo was the best person to govern Nigeria at the time, having seen him up close. For more details, please visit Daily Post newspaper. Tinubu not right man to rule Nigeria. Osinbajo visionary, says Ojudu. In another interesting news, the federal government has commenced the deployment of locally assembled Lanre Shitu Motors brand of compressed natural gas buses for airport shortage. The first batch of the CNG-powered buses has been received at the Muritala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, by officials of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria (FAN), led by its Managing Director, Mrs. Olubunmi Oluwaseun Kuku. Speaking during the unveiling at Lagos Airport, Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Management Festus Keyamo said the deployment was in line with the directive of President Bola Tinubu. He said it was part of Nigeria's commitment to reducing carbon emissions and meeting global climate targets. He said the newly acquired CNG-powered LSM buses unveiled at the Lagos Airport are eco-friendly with zero emission and designed with accessibility features for persons with disabilities. The CNG buses, according to the Managing Director of Lanre Shitu Motors, Taiwo Shitu, come in two specifications: a 31-seater for airport shuttle services and a 54-seater for mass transit city buses. With the introduction of the CNG buses, he said LCM aimed to provide a more sustainable and efficient transportation solution not only to Lagos but other parts of the country. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. Federal government deploys CNG buses for airport shortage. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. A federal high court in Abuja has okayed the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC's application to freeze 24 bank accounts domiciled in different banks over allegations bordering on terrorism financing. Justice Emeka Nwate, who granted the application after EFCC's lawyer Mata Babatunde moved an ex parte motion to the effect, gave the commission the go-ahead to freeze the accounts for 90 days pending the conclusion of investigation. Newsmen report that the motion ex parte marked FHC ABJCS was filed by Ekele Ihanacho San. Ihanacho sought an order freezing the bank account stated in the schedule which accounts are owned by Lawrence Lucky Irumesele, who is currently being investigated in a case involving kidnapping pending the conclusion of the investigation. He said the bank account in respect of which the relief were sought are subject to matters of investigation by the EFCC about money laundering and terrorism financing. For more details, please visit Vanguard newspaper. Alleged terrorism financing. Court gives EFCC go-ahead to freeze 24 bank accounts. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is a recap of headlines. Warri Refinery market has project price drop as production resume. Police arrested 916 suspects, rescued 319 in 1 year, says Katsina CP. Tinubu not right man to rule Nigeria, Osibajo visionary, says Ujudu. Federal government deploys CNG buses for airport charter. Alleged terrorism financing. Court gives EFCC go ahead to freeze 24 bank accounts. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Play Store and App iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. Happy New Year in advance. Yeah, today is the last day in the year 2024, and I wish you a prosperous year ahead of you. Tonight, somehow will become your way. I remain my home safe. Oyo Joseph Angel. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.